So is it true that your great-grandfather owned slaves?
That fucking nigga.
Alright, we're gonna do the countdown.
Alright.
All right.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello and welcome to SlicCast Season 2, Volume 3. This episode is an interview with Subway Caveman, Fred, Alberto, Mario Flintstone.
Hello there.
We have our usual host, John, the random dude.
A.
And we also have two guest hosts, the King of New York, Duck Government,
Yo.
and the founder of Game Explain, Andre Sagers.
Thank you for having me. You guys are too kind. Thank you.
Bruh.
Okay, are
But
we
now,
started now?
I did my intro.
So basically, we have Subway Caveman
Subway
Fred on
Caveman
here,
with us here today.
so we could
interview.
talk about the recent allegations against him, since they're very serious.
Yeah, true allegations. Actually, I like to let everyone know that all these allegations that will be mentioned here are true. They actually did happen, and I honestly do regret my actions. They have been terrible, and although this wouldn't stop people from talking about them now, like, believe me, even if I try to improve on myself, it still won't stop people from talking about it. Each passing year, I try to improve on myself. People just keep talking about it, and I'm like, fuck. What am I gonna do? What the fuck am I gonna do with this shit? Like,
Before this interview starts, we'll just state that the interviewers are unbiased.
yeah, of course.
Okay.
Everybody's unbiased.
We are unbiased, and we are here to hear out Fred, but we are also not here to condemn anything he's done. Or
This is
I do
true.
not condemn
Agreed.
I do not condemn the actions mentioned in this video, and I do not condemn the actions that anyone else does. In fact, I'm gonna go on record and say it right now: do not become like me. For the love of God, do not do the same mistakes that I made in the past. Don't do all this stupid shit that's gonna be mentioned here. And, like, I just don't want you to become like me. So just take this as, like, a warning from the guy who did all this shit. Like, please, I don't want, like, another person like myself walking around this fucking earth.
John, why don't you start us off with your first question?
Okay, let me get to it.
First question, please.
Okay. How do you feel about...
How I feel about what? Can you say that again?
John, repeat that question for us, please.
How do you feel about the recent accounts impersonating you?
The recent account that has been impersonating me, I actually knew the motherfucker who ran the account. That guy was from Hamilton, which is about an hour away from by bus on the highway. This guy, I actually knew him for, like, quite a while. I think it was, like, we actually met up at ConBravo in 2018, and I think one of them actually made an appearance in my video of like fucking ConBravo 2018, if you look closely enough.
So, what is ConBravo?
A ConBravo. ConBravo.
What is a ConBravo?
ConBravo is a convention in Hamilton, Ontario, that's held annually near the end of July.
People who attend know you very well? Like, do you go there regularly?
No.
And
No.
so, you don't go there very regularly, but you met this guy, correct?
I met these two guys.
And
How'd you meet them?
I was, like, filming one day. Like, I was filming during one of the days, and I happened to stumble upon them. And, like, I said, like, we were joking about whipping a nene and that shit. And, like, they eventually found my YouTube channel. And they eventually found me and my account and all that shit. And, like, hey, you want to be friends or some shit? And, like, that's how we kind of became friends, you know. Me, him, and this other person, we all became friends. But little did I know, I made a grave fucking mistake. Because, like, I didn't know what these guys were capable of. They eventually just started looking through my past and dug up, like, you know, past mistakes that I got myself involved in. And, like, you know, once again, I don't condone any of these actions now, and I honestly do regret these actions. And, like, these people just kept mentioning it over and over and over again. I'm like, I got sick of it to the point where I actually had to punch them right in, like, I tried to punch them.
And how did that go?
They were saying Old MacDonald in reference to, you know, my sexual kinks. And, like, I was trying to, like, make a song, too. Like, I was trying to, like, make a rap on them, like a diss track. But they interrupted by singing Old MacDonald. Like, I got so pissed off. Like, I wanted to fucking punch them. Like, I got up, threw a fucking chair. I hit him with, like, drumsticks, I think. And, like, it was so fucked up.
And did this cause any brain damage to any of them?
Yeah. He actually killed himself, too.
So,
Do you regret your actions that day?
Do I regret my actions on punching them? No. In all honesty, they're total fucking assholes. They'll take everything I say out of context, and they'll just use it against me.
So these guys were your friends,
Like
but they
this part.
betrayed you, correct?
They were my quote-unquote friends. They were toxic friends.
So they used you, and they just bullied you then.
They used me and they bullied me. I thought they were my
You
friends.
throw out them again?
Once again, I threw drumsticks at them. I was, like, punching them with drumsticks. And
Wait, like
I think one of them
are you
recorded
talking about like the
video.
drumsticks, like the drum for the drum kit, or like drumsticks like the chicken?
Drumsticks. Like, actual drumsticks for drumsticks.
Oh shit!
Turn on my camera. For reference, like,
I thought
drumsticks
you
like
were talking about
these.
chicken for a second.
Thought you talking about the ice cream.
Anyways, I guess we can move on to the next question, just
No,
so
wait,
we
wait,
don't get...
Before
Doug
we go
has
to the
a
next
question.
Yeah.
Before we go to the next question. So these guys made the account, right?
Yeah, one of them did.
So there's this
And
other
I do
account.
have
There's this other
actual
account
proof.
that recently blew up. It was called TheNeddleDrob. So TheNeddleDrob kept posting videos of this one video that is it's really racist and it's really like cruel. It's a video of Peter Griffin. He's playing a video game, and then what happened is he starts saying a very
N-word.
negative word.
Yeah,
He
he
said
started saying the N-word. I've seen that video before.
Have you made it?
Yeah, so this account called TheNeddleDrob, he started posting this like everywhere. Like everywhere you went, you saw this. And he even posted a video of you saying the N-word. So if you could do you think this account has any association with the Fred Flintstone alt account? The Fred Flintstone
I do not think that this person has, like, any... Like, I don't know if this person has, like, anything to do with me or, like, anyone else. It could just be some troll.
But why would they
If
post
anything-
that same video of the Peter Griffin thing? What does that mean? Like, did you make it, or did someone make it to?
Somebody else made it, like, they just slapped my name on it, and, like, they claimed that I made it, even though that's obviously somebody else who made it. I can't really do a Peter Griffin impression all that well.
Yeah, it's interesting because I found this account while looking. There was this one tweet, like this one girl made on about iDubbbz and like not Leafy. I mean, it was iDubbbz, Anything for Views, and Filthy Frank, and Max Mofo. And then one of the pinned comments or the hidden replies for it was this post right here.
Oh, I'm glad it's hidden.
But it was like it's pinned and it got over 364 likes. So how do you feel that meme kind of blew up and got over 16K views?
It skyrocketed.
Can I see that video, please?
The account recently just got suspended. That's why I'm asking you
Good.
what you think.
Good.
Talking about the Fantano
What were
one?
the comments?
Yeah,
What were the comments?
Everyone,
What were the comments on that?
I didn't see. I think people were just like downloading it.
Oh, shit. Of course, people would download it, because, like...
Did you think it was actually Fantano, though?
Yeah,
No,
I actually thought it was Fantano.
I
And
don't
then-
think it was actually Fantano. I think it was just some sort of troll. He would never really post anything like that.
I don't think he would
Actually,
care enough either.
Are you sure? I thought it was sexist.
Yeah, that's what I
Like,
found.
people,
That's what I found
people
out later.
spend, like... People, like, tend to, like... Like, now that I'm on Twitter, it's gonna be hard for me to, like, see all this shit. Like, that's gonna be, like, harder to avoid, because, like, people will just straight up post the mistake in video format, And the only thing I could do was just hide a reply, report it, and block him. Like, block the person
I think-
who's doing
Well,
it.
you
Like,
do know
I think
hiding
you're
replies.
wasting-
What is it? You do know hiding replies won't really work because it mostly just pins it. That's why the Fred Flintstone meme that people say you made got to the top and got over 16K views because someone hit it and people saw it because the tweet blew up.
Would you say that this is a good accomplishment?
this isn't a good accomplishment. I think this is negatively trying to damage my image further. And my image has already been damaged enough. I don't want my image to be damaged further. If anything, I want my image to be repaired.
So another allegation
I mean-
is you being racist. So
That was completely fake. It was all made up. It was just cancel culture shit.
so
Obviously, I wouldn't say
But
stuff like
we
that.
do
Like,
have videos of you
Yes, I
using
actually did
such
say the-
derogatory terms.
I did say the N-word at that point back in 2017 because, like, iDubbbz at that time, he said the N-word a lot.
So iDubbbz was the one who forced you to say this word, correct?
Yeah, I guess you could kind of say that.
Oh, okay.
I don't own the word the Black
Have
Stew.
you reached out to
No, I did not reach out to iDubbbz because of this. I do not endorse the use of the N-word if you are not black. My father, however, has black skin, but I myself have white skin, and I do not deserve to say the N-word.
Do you have white guilt?
What?
Do you have white guilt?
White guilt? What does that mean?
You're ashamed of being white.
No. Like, it just feels weird, honestly.
So we'll stop talking about this N-word thing, but I just want to mention. So that video where it's you're getting really mad, and then you start saying the N-word. It was posted by TheNeddleDrob, and that's when I saw it. It's like you're getting mad, and you're like, hey, and then you say the N-word. Did it first.
Yeah.
So
You're
That
racist,
was
man.
actually in reference to old drama that happened back in
Fred.
2017. Like, it was at the beginning of the worst year of my life, 2017. Because, like, I was in, like, some drama at the time. And that was, like, one of the responses that I made. I was fucked up.
So you were
Fred.
enraged, and you said the N-word because you were really
Yeah,
mad.
I was enraged. Yeah.
So, was the person you were in drama with black?
Yeah, I think I actually blocked him after that.
But that was when edgy humor was at its prime.
Yeah,
At the
that
same-
was when edgy humor was at its prime back in 2016 and 2017.
Anyways, what I want to talk about is what many people probably wonder, but we know the context about. There's a video of you online having a meltdown from a previous Instagram live, screaming, "I'm not racist," that multiple impersonator accounts or just multiple people in general who respond to a meme about you post. Can you elaborate on that video and basically the context around it?
This all stems back from like 2 weeks before the live stream. This had to do something with like personal drama and like fucking bullshit that happened left and right between me and a couple other people. And like this whole thing went on for like 2 weeks. And let me see if I can try to remember here. I
Oh, it
had,
was
like,
the
a meltdown
Instagram
in, like,
DM, right?
yeah, Instagram DMs. I had like a meltdown in the group chat, but like after that like little meltdown I had in a group DM on Instagram, I self-disabled for like a couple of days, and like, you know, I thought my break was useless, so I came back like after like I think 3 days. I think a few days later, somebody sent me like a DM, like the racist shit began. Somebody made fake racist accusations on me, and like it was fucked up.
To follow on
I like-
racist allegations,
I like it just kept going all day long to a point where I was so upset. I actually like the breakdown live happened, and like it was just caused by 2 weeks of absolute fucking pain and suffering of personal drama.
May I ask
And
you a question
Where,
surrounding that video?
yeah.
How do you feel that the "I'm not racist" videos kind of become like an underground meme on.
I don't like it becoming a meme because that's actually making fun of a past mistake. And I don't want to be mentioned of my past mistakes, even on Twitter. Because, like, I don't want this to happen to me on Twitter. I don't want this to happen on Twitter. I left Instagram because after the live stream, people were quick to make memes about it and make fun of me for the live stream.
So, would you compare this to Etika's mental breakdown, the one he had?
I think so, yeah. Like, this is honestly fucked up. Because, like, Etika was at his breaking point, and people just kept fucking making fun of him until the moment he actually fucking went ahead and did it. And it was fucked up.
Fred, I think there's something you just have to... I don't think you should just make actions when you're extremely emotional, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
I think that's
if you make
where your mistakes mainly were wrong.
Yeah. And
so
more recently, I've tried to stop that. I want to end the freakouts. I want to end the, responses, my crazy responses to things, and just make my stuff in peace. Even though I'll still be reminded of my past mistakes, and I'm afraid they'll probably haunt me for the rest of my life.
Well, if you improve as a person, it will change.
I am trying my hardest to improve as a person, but if people just stop mentioning these past mistakes, then maybe I can show the world I've changed for real.
Well, your past just can't go away like that. Like
it can't go away. Yeah, I can't just snap my fingers and look at that, my past is all gone.
It looks like
racism. Oh, fuck that. I don't remember shit.
But it looks like Andre was about to say something. We're gonna.
Hey, you! Yeah, you remember that time that guy was racist or something? Nah, dude. I don't remember shit. I like that guy snapped his fingers and then BAM!
I did surgery on a grape.
This is fucking dramatization of the event.
This next question would be from me. So, in this apology video below in the chat, you used a Joker face filter. Why did you use a Joker face filter in an apology video?
Because people see me like this. People legit see me like a fucking clown.
Would you say that you relate to the Joker?
Yeah, I relate to the Joker a lot.
Would you say it's the best movie of...
Yeah, I think it's the best movie ever made, in all
You think
honesty.
it's Granny?
You should probably watch The King of Comedy, because it basically ripped off Joker.
I can't believe Palisades won over it.
But I think
That's
Joker,
crazy.
in all honesty, is like a good movie. Because, like, once again, I relate to that film a
So
lot.
So this apology...
Yeah, is it better than Palisades?
Yeah. I guess you could say I was inspired by Joker a little bit.
Can you elaborate on
how I actually made my own Joker poster, my Joker-like poster, which I will send. Just give me a moment here.
How are you inspired by the Joker in some ways? It seems like you have some, like, I don't know how to describe it, but it seems like you enjoyed the movie a lot, and you...
Okay, yeah. I think we're going off topic now.
Yeah, but I think me and Joker have, like, a bit of, like, this thing. Society just kind of sucks. Like, we live in a society and all that shit, and, like, anyways, here's the image, by the way, with my actual name.
Okay, so you think yourself as a Joker. You think that you're this guy who's been beating up, and then you're gonna take your frustration out on society.
Yeah, I guess you could say that a little bit. This apology just details all the stuff that was true in the video, and my mom still thinks I'm fucking innocent, even though I'm not.
So is your mom supporting you during this harsh time?
Yes, my mom was still supporting me during this harsh time. Like, even when I kept telling her, it's all true, I'm a fucked up person.
I swear.
So what? Okay, so
And
can you,
like people thought they were like manipulating me. Like she thought people were like manipulating me into thinking it was true. No, this isn't cancel culture. I did these things.
so what are
Really?
these things you did?
Well, like
Actually, I think that
Fucking-
could segue into my next question. Now, whenever we were doing a pre-plan call a few months back, you were explaining to us what your allegations were about, and you were explaining what exactly happened, and I found it odd that you were explaining that on a train, the same place that the groping allegations happened. Can you elaborate on why you made that choice in a public area to explain to
Why
everyone
would you
what
do
did?
that?
I'm an idiot. Like I'm an absolute fucking idiot. Like
May I ask you a question?
Oh, sure.
Would you say that your mother is like a guardian angel to you?
Well, she's 50 years old as of now.
Does she support you and give you a shoulder to cry?
Well, yeah, I don't really. I mean, my mother has black skin. Like she understands me, and I understand her.
Does she watch your videos? Like, does she in your content?
I think she actually does,
Well,
because like she is aware about most of my situations online.
so
Did she watch the video with the Joker thumbnail? And did she like
I think so. I think she actually did.
well,
make you tear up?
I think she did, if I remember.
Which part would you say was the most
I think-
emotional and hardest to film?
I think the entire video was hard to film because, like,
Did it
Okay.
take multiple takes?
I think it took like a few takes. I guess.
okay.
So
So
I was also going through like a rough time because, like, I kept being bullied for my sexual kinks by the same people,
so
and
okay.
rightfully so because I was an asshole.
Do you ever look at yourself in the mirror and just start questioning yourself?
Yeah, I actually do that sometimes. I actually question myself. I question, why the fuck did I do this? Why the fuck did I do that? Whatever.
I think you just need time to better yourself, honestly, and you're not taking
Yeah.
enough time doing it.
Yeah, and like I originally planned on taking a break until I graduated, but unfortunately, due to quarantine, this has prevented me from taking a longer break.
I think when
So,
quarantine,
So
I
my
think
break
when
was cut 3 months short.
when quarantine is done, you should probably take a pretty long break to let things settle down.
I guess I should.
But
Probably like
okay,
another
let's
3
get into
months.
the allegations. Are you ready to talk about it? Because this is what people need to know. They need to know.
Also, the viewers watching, viewer discretion advised. This is some serious stuff right here.
yeah, this is
this is
actually
very-
serious stuff.
Extremely.
Yeah.
Alright, so Ochili is probably going to show the Google Doc on the screen right now, so everyone can...
Yeah, you're
But
right.
okay, so everyone's ready, right? Slick,
Yeah.
you're ready.
Yes.
I have the Google Doc opened up.
Okay, Andre's ready. Big Mac's ready, and I think Slick's ready. Slick, are you ready? Okay, let's talk about what everyone wants to hear. These allegations, okay? These allegations have
Yes.
been everywhere, and they have been
Exactly.
speculated. They have been rumored. They've been talked about everywhere.
Yeah, and people still think I'm a fucking registered sex offender, even though I haven't really gone to jail yet. Because hey, look, I'm still 17. I'm still a minor.
Well, you know,
So that- I-
17-year-olds
like,
can go to jail, right?
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Someone could be arrested. You know, they could rape
Yeah.
someone. They could kill
Yeah.
someone.
You could be trialed as an adult, but
exactly.
Yeah.
Would you say that these allegations have affected how people see you in public when they know?
I think now that people see me in public, they can't really look at the "We Like Fortnite" meme again. Because
Yeah,
like,
I
I'm
was
the
talking-
same guy who did the "We Like Fortnite" meme.
Yeah, I was talking to a buddy of mine, right? We were talking, and then he kept mentioning in every We Like Fortnite post someone posted, some guy always replies that, you know, he's a sex offender, right? How do you feel that people are saying you're a sex offender every time someone posts a We Like Fortnite meme?
People like, I'm still a minor. I'm still 17.
So, where do we begin on these allegations, Fred?
I think we'll just start off from the top and we'll make our way to the bottom. I think we'll just start off with the word change.
Shane?
Every single time he goes out to change, he does fall. And in fact, he usually comes back even worse than before, doing even dumber and creepier shit. And at this point, I've given up on all hopes of him ever actually becoming a better person.
How do you feel that people are saying that you'll never change?
I never change, because I just keep being reminded of my fucking past mistakes and being shown how much of a fucking idiot I really am inside.
But can't you but if your past is being reflected on you, can't you improve upon what you've done and then
I've been doing that. I've been going to therapy. I've legit been going to therapy before quarantine hit. And when I almost tried to kill myself one night, I actually got myself into emergency therapy for 6 sessions that spanned out for 3 months until March of this year.
So you are bettering yourself.
Yeah, I am bettering myself. I am seeing a therapist about all
I
these
think
issues.
the problem you have with trying to better yourself is that you take breaks from doing that, which you have to.
I know.
You have to continue doing it, otherwise you'll never be able to prove the people wrong, and you'll just never change.
If you don't better yourself, everyone will be like, "Oh, Fred Flintstone? You mean that sex offender?"
There are online therapy courses if you need, to do that.
I mean, I'd rather go see a therapist in real life, in all honesty.
Well, currently you cannot.
I know.
I think there's really one good therapist. His name's Johansson Reynoso.
He's probably super busy, so I don't really want to waste his time. I'll just keep talking to
Are you talking about Johansson Reynoso?
Yeah, he's a really good
That
therapist.
guy's it.
Yeah.
Go way back.
Anyway, let's talk about these allegations. What exactly did you do to this person?
Well, this person.
Or these people.
These people. Yeah, these people, as I would like to say now. Well, basically, I did a lot of fucked up shit to their mind. They just published this Google Doc, literally after I went to see fucking The Rise of Skywalker. I was trying to fucking live my life as normal as possible, during this time, but shit just kept happening to me. Eventually to the point where my personal got leaked that I was freaking the fuck out. And I deleted my personal, and then I made a new one, but then that also got leaked, and then I made a new one. But then, as you might have guessed, that also got leaked, and it just became a cycle.
What did you do to these people that made them make this Google Doc?
Well, I was fucking horny one day, and I asked this girl who I didn't really knew, so well at the time on my personal, fucking told her about my fucking sexual kinks, and I honestly regret doing that now, because I am honestly a fucking idiot for doing that, and excuse me,
I think you're just very self-conscious about it.
Yeah, I was fucking.
And I think you keep bringing it up with us. It's just gonna make things.
Yeah, exactly. Also, sorry, but it's now past 12 a.m. here in Toronto, so I might ramble on a little bit about stuff. So, yeah, that's basically how it started. I was basically fucking tired and horny, asking girls in my DMs on my personal account to do this fucking kinky shit with me.
So all this kinky shit,
and all of them said no.
So you were just asking so you were really horny and started asking a bunch of girls about your kinks, and then they put it out to the world after.
No. At least one of them did.
So they were all weirded out by it, and then one of them publicly put it out.
One of them.
Okay, so let's start all over. So let's recap. So you were horny and you started sending people your sexual kinks.
Yeah.
So then
individually, by the way.
I think we should explain what exactly you did to her. Again, it was on a train, right?
Yeah, it was on a train. At that time, she wasn't trans. I actually knew her before she became trans.
So what happened between this trans person and you, and what you do to her.
Well, before I was like trying to be like wholesome and stuff, like doing stuff that me and my mother would used to do.
Mm-hmm.
And just a bit like touchy stuff, you know.
Go on.
And like, I was just squishing somebody's cheeks,
So you
doing stuff like this. If you could see me on the camera.
So you squeezed her cheeks.
Yeah.
Okay. So you squeezed her. I'm sorry.
Squeeze her cheeks, play with her hair, all in the fucking subway in public.
So okay.
And
so
of course, obviously, she told me to stop it, but I didn't, and that was stupid of me to do.
So this same person, was this the same person that you messaged about your kinks?
No. No, that was another person entirely that lived in Hamilton.
Oh, okay. So then, how did these two things collide together? Were they all mentioned in the Google Doc together?
They were all mentioned in the Google Doc together.
So was it put up by this trans person, her, and then
it was put up by her,
and then it was put up by all the other people in the kinks. So it was put only by one person.
Only by one person.
Okay, so it was these two people who made the Google Docs on you, which are both true, and that's what happened, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at that point, like, from that point on, like, after the incident, I never really apologized for it until I was forced to apologize.
So you only apologized because you were forced to.
And I openly admitted to consciously touching her in public, and yeah, I openly admitted it in DMs, and that was fucked up for me.
Okay, would you have apologized if no one told you to apologize?
Like, I would have, like, if you told me, hey, that wasn't cool, dude, like, you should probably go apologize, like, don't force me to apologize, just, like, calmly tell me.
No, like,
hey,
if no one in the world gave a fuck what you did, would you still apologize?
I'd probably still apologize. Like, in all honesty, I fucked up.
Or did you think that was something not wrong to do?
I think it was, like, very wrong for me to do. I was invading her personal space.
What made you want to do it?
Like, I forgot, honestly.
So did you just do it because you guys were playing around? I'm sorry, Andre.
You would say that you've moved on from this.
Yeah,
point,
I moved on. And now me and my mother only do this sort of touchy stuff.
So okay, so it's only a family thing now. So you guys don't.
Yeah, it's only a family thing now.
So before this, were you too close though?
We were like friends, yeah.
So you guys were just playful around. You grabbed their cheeks.
I guess you could say
Now, if I can interject, I would like to say, now I think it's very well known that you have a disability.
Yes.
And you can
I have
disclose
autism.
that if you'd like. Okay.
Yeah, I have high-functioning autism.
How much of your disability would you blame on your actions? If not all.
I don't really want to blame my disability on my actions, because, like, it's mostly me and my fucked up head. And, like, I don't really want to blame my disability, because, like, that'll just be blaming it on somebody else. Because, like, I really want to blame myself, because I was the person who did the actions, not my autism. Like, myself. I'm the person who did it. Like, I don't want to use my fucking disability as a shield. I can't fucking hide away from that. I can't hide away from the fact that I still did it. I still fucking did it.
Would you say that, like, squeezing cheeks runs in the family?
Only with me and my mother.
Okay.
How do you feel that people like to take things out of context? It's mostly a lot of stuff with you and try to put you in the bad light.
Yeah, I think it's honestly kind of stupid. And, like, everybody's just overreacting over this fucking thing, even though, yes, I think some people have the right to overreact, but, like, it was just cheek pinching. Like, that was it. Just playing around with somebody's hair and pinching somebody's cheeks. Like, your grandma will probably pinch your fucking cheeks.
But
I mean, you probably feel the same way.
To clarify, you were pulling the girl's hair, and you were also squeezing squeezing her. You were squeezing her cheeks. Did she ever say anything about it while you were doing it? Did you say to stop, or were you?
Yeah. She in the doc. She said, "I told him to stop because I thought he was just being stupid, and he said he'd stop at first."
Okay, so you didn't stop, and you continued doing
I
it,
didn't
which
stop,
really,
yeah.
which bugged her, and that's what led to her being mad and making these allegations.
Yeah.
And that's why she became
Yeah,
trans, correct?
Yeah.
So,
and by trans, you mean formerly identified as male and now identifies as female, correct?
Yeah.
So would you say you are a supporter of the trans rights movement?
Are you fucking kidding me? Shut up.
no
Cut
time,
that out, please.
No time for silly questions.
Yeah. Oh, that.
What was that picture I just sent?
Oh, that image was like a joke on my story, just making fun of shit.
You were taking
Okay.
too far.
So, like, I was just making like a joke on like society and shit, like just incels and shit, you know.
Would you consider yourself one of the incels in the community?
I think so, yeah, because I haven't had a GF in like almost 2 fucking years. Like, people hate the fuck out of me too, so like, yeah, I guess I could consider myself an incel.
Would you say you walk a lonely road?
Fuck yeah, I guess. You could kind of say that.
But okay, so after you sent the kinks thing, what happened? What made this huge document? What else did you do after the sexual kinks? Well, like,
people just started making fun of me. Like, I think like the day later after I told this one person who would later just fucking expose the kink list to them.
so
And like they started making fun of me for it. And like at that point, I knew that they absolutely hated my fucking guts.
so people
And,
quickly
like,
turned on you because of this Google document, correct?
Some people turned on me. Former friends turned on me very quickly when the sexual kinks like got out.
Does your mom know about your kinks?
What?
Does your mom know about your kinks?
I hope to God no.
But so why was this huge document made? It was only just your sexual kinks and also touching this person and squeezing her cheeks.
There was also other stuff.
I think the sexual kinks were separate. And also, I have a
okay.
question.
Well, yeah, it was separate, but I'm asking what led to this document. It was only 2 things. What are the
Would
other
you
things?
say that?
What are the other
Wait,
things? Wait, what are you gonna say, John?
Wait, give me a minute.
Okay.
Would you say that
Squeezing cheeks is a sex.
Oh yeah, here's a document, by the way. I think you guys should like check this out.
Would you say that squeezing cheeks is a sexual kink?
No. No, this isn't. This is fucked up. Like, anyway, just check the Google Doc. It's in there.
Okay. What does it mean by
that question was
Wait.
disrespectful? It was meant to.
Wait, so why does it keep saying in the Google document that he literally grabbed her ass? Like, what is that? I thought it
No.
said-
That was like somebody else. It was on accident for like piggyback rides.
So okay, so after this whole like you touching this trans person, so after that, who was this person that you squeezed their ass? Or
Emily.
so
Emily.
who was
Literally one of my exes.
for privacy reasons, we will go too much into this Emily person, but let's just keep her up. So
Yeah.
Emily was your ex-girlfriend. Were you dating at the
Yeah.
time?
No.
So
We were dating back in 2017.
so you were
We all know how that ended up.
So you were hanging out with Emily, correct?
Yeah, Emily and like some friends, you know.
So you were and her were hanging out, and then how did you end up grabbing her ass?
Like she jumped on me, like I grabbed her ass, like I like trying to like carry her around like fucking.
But then, according to this document, it said she said stop touching her ass in an aggressive tone, and you said yeah I know, and then you continued to grab her ass. That's what it says. What does this mean? Did you continue to grab her ass even though she told you to stop?
I should have stopped. I honestly should have stopped. Like,
So-
I honestly should just let go at that moment in time.
So you just
You did not stop. What made you?
Like, I was stupid in all honesty. Like,
so
I know bringing up the stupid excuse is like fucking nothing at this point.
And then what happened after that?
She pushed me away, according to the Google Doc.
But did she push you away though? Do you remember her pushing you away?
Yeah.
Okay, so she did.
Why would you not stop? What made you not stop? Why would you not stop?
I should have stopped.
I'm not trying to like make you look bad. It's just a genuine question that makes me confused. You know?
Yeah.
Were you just in the moment?
Yeah, was in the moment. You think she was enjoying?
Or did you just like you just wanted to do it in a joking way? You didn't know.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Like, yeah.
So
we were just trying to. I was just trying to have fun, but like I fucked it up. You know, I fucked it up by grabbing her ass, and honestly, I should have never done that.
If she were watching this podcast now, would you want to direct this?
First off, to Furry, as she's now known by, I apologize for the cheek pinching. I should have honestly respected your personal boundary, and like, I know I'm just fucking stupid, and like I bring up the word stupid a lot in this fucking podcast, but like, you know, I just don't really like. I'm just fucking stupid. I'm sorry for like rambling on, but like, fucking, I'm not gonna like make a good excuse because like I can't make good excuses for shit. I can only just tell the truth. Because like if I make an excuse, then people will obviously find out about it, and like fucking, I'd probably get called out and shit. But like, Jesus fucking Christ, I'm just one big old fucking idiot for doing that shit. Like, once again, like if you have like anybody. Okay, so anyways, there was like another part here. I made a joke about like making socks wet. And, like I said, like I can dip them in water or something. Like that was supposed to be a joke.
How is that disturbing? What context did you say that?
Like I said, fucking enjoy those socks. You know, I can make those socks wet for you if you want.
Oh,
what do you mean? Oh, like I can dip him in water or something.
So that weird.
What did you mean by that?
I think she took that in the context of like, I'm gonna shove my dick inside the fucking sock and make it a cum sock.
No, I mean, what was like, what was your intention of the joke? Because I generally don't get it if that's not.
I was like joke about like making socks wet or something, like just dipping them in water.
What's the joke?
How is that a joke?
Yeah, that's not even a joke.
It was fucked up. It was a fucked up joke. That was
so you made a cum sock joke. No one laughed at it, and they found it uncomfortable.
Oh,
that's what happened.
Why did you...
Yeah.
Wait. Why didn't you just tell us it was a cum sock joke?
It was. I just kept telling you, dip them in water.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna say dip them in a cum jar or something. So I didn't want to be a bit ridiculous.
But so. That's the reason why so these are the stuff why this whole document was made. They were made because they think you haven't changed at all as a person, and they also think that you're weird and creepy.
Yeah. And finally, the last one that doesn't revolve around the sexual kinks is the Femboy pics. At the time she was basically cross-dressing as a femboy. I thought it was like a joke.
Oh, okay. And then she was actually cross-dressing.
No. She wasn't actually cross-dressing.
What happened?
So basically, like if you see the Google Doc, it says me and my friends were making gay jokes in the chat where they were asking me for femboy pics for the memes. But me, in the middle of all the jokes, took me aside and asked me so firmly, "Hey, Ari, can I actually see those pictures, please?" And that's actually what I said in DMs.
So you said it in DMs.
Like I didn't know I didn't know they were like actually joking about it until like.
So you thought they were serious about the Femboy pics, and you wanted some.
Yeah, I thought they were actually fucking serious, and my dumbass took it seriously.
All right, so I guess that would cover everything for the allegations on this Google document. So Slick, now it's time for your question.
Okay. As seen in the picture below, you are in a furry convention.
No, that's not actually me.
Convention?
That's not actually me.
Furry?
That's not actually me. Is that a joke question? I hope to God that's a joke question. That's
Why
not
were you
actually
there?
me.
Is it even you?
No, that's not me. That's somebody else completely. Like, that's not me. I would dress up like that. I don't even have the exact Joker costume from the movie.
But didn't you use a Joker face filter?
Yes, a face filter from Instagram. That's what it was. A Joker face filter from Instagram. Nothing
So what
more.
you're saying is, you are not a furry, and this is a completely different person.
This is a completely different person, but however, I am a closeted furry. Once again, I would like to clarify, this is a completely different person. You probably just took it and just assumed that was me, even though I just used
there were
an Instagram
rumors
picture.
speculating all over the Twitter that this was you.
Yeah.
Oh, I never saw the rumor. And I'm here to say it's not me. It's just somebody else.
You do that action?
I don't recall actually going to this convention. I don't know where the fuck this is. Probably somewhere in America. But, like, yeah, I don't recall being in this convention at all. I've never been there. And I don't really dress up as the Joker. Like, you can obviously see I only dress up as one person, and that's Fred Flintstone in my videos.
Would you say that you would maybe go to this convention?
If I were to go to this convention, I would probably just dress up as Fred Flintstone. Like, that's what I'll be going as. Like, I'm not going as that. I only have the fucking, cappy hat, Fred Flintstone costume, the TTC
Would it be a
jacket.
surprise if you were the Joker because you were inspired by?
Yeah. I guess you could say I was inspired by Joker a little bit.
Now, to wrap up the allegations, I won't harp on this for too long, but after the fact, everything's said and done, do you still think about it, and do you really have any regrets? And do you feel bad about your actions?
Sometimes I like to think about my actions, and, I honestly do regret them a lot. And, a lot of people don't really know that I've changed, but here I am, 2020, fucking 5 months after these allegations gotten out. I think, in all honesty, I've changed. I do want to change. I'm still changing, by the way. I'm still changing for the better. And although I may still be a minor, this isn't something that a minor should do, nor somebody who is an adult should do to other minors or other adults.
Would you say
it's honestly fucked up?
Would you say that the Joker story is inspiring you to change?
I guess so, yeah. Because eventually society will come back up on you and, they'll fuck you over and shit.
I have a question.
Sure.
Many Twitter and Instagram users have been speculating, which account is your private, and are still trying to find it. Would this be your private?
Hell no!
Is it once again, a completely different person?
Once again, a completely different person.
So, who is this Cublex?
I don't know who the fuck this guy is. In all honesty, this guy is just a completely different person.
Would you,
I don't know what the fuck is up with that guy, but, Jesus fucking Christ, leave him alone.
Is he behind, the impersonation accounts?
No. I've already sent like a photo earlier of who ran the account, Toon Link the Twink.
You mentioned how Etika greatly affected you when he died, right?
I think so.
So,
I think
how do you feel about the Desmond the Moon Bear meme?
Desmond the Moon Bear.
It was this
I
meme that appeared because of the ASDF movies, and basically it shows this Desmond guy, right? And you know how Etika's name was also Desmond.
Yeah.
So, what happened in this video, right? So Desmond the Moon Bear gets to the moon, and in the next episode, he dies in the next episode. You think this has any correlation to Etika's death?
No, like, I don't know. I don't really want to associate that video with Etika's death, especially the death of a real life person.
How do you feel that ASDF movie made a video about Desmond the Moon Bear, and then Etika's name was also Desmond? You think that's fucked up?
It's just sheer coincidence, actually, because this was like 10 years before this happened. You gotta keep that in mind.
Yeah, that's true. But you know, Etika was a big fan and supporter of the ASDF movies. You think that caused him to
No. No, I think it was the fans, the toxic fan base that he had.
Wait, can you guys hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I want to.
Before I say the final question, do you have any questions still?
Yes, I have a word of
no.
advice for Fred.
Sure. Go ahead.
I think you should just be more aware of what you're posting online for future mistakes.
And also
Yeah.
watch out for your actions. And whenever someone tells you to stop, you should probably just stop.
Yeah, what happened with Bro? Look what happened to Desmond, as we were talking about before. And what
Someone
ASDF
tries to touch you in a way you don't like, you say no. Then you get out of it.
That's not a very appropriate joke while we were talking
Yeah, it's
about
really
the
not.
death of Etika.
I have to agree.
We'll cut that.
No,
out.
I mean, like, I thought it was like, oh, I'm sorry.
Obviously,
You know.
some people are pretty
I
sensitive.
get that. Yeah, and it could
No,
come
no,
off
not-
as
not
like you're saying
Etika. I was-
Etika's a
I was like,
pedophile or
no,
something.
I didn't mean like Etika's context. Like, I was saying like the context of myself as of like fucking, touching people.
Did you get to meet Etika when he died?
No, I never met Etika.
Would
No,
you
I
say
honestly wish I did.
that ASF movie could be behind what happened?
No. I'm saying no. ASCF movie is not the reason why Etika is dead. But, like, once again, his fans, the fan base, the internet, the people that were causing all this shit, they did that shit, okay?
And would you say
Would you say your fan base is toxic?
I don't really know
or
myself.
would you say that you just had bad experiences with fans?
I've had bad experiences. I've had bad experiences with the community in general.
Do you wish you could just go back to your past self?
Yeah, I wish. And say, hey, I gotta fuck up soon, and like, you
It
better
reminds me of
life
the
as it is
horror
now.
series I used to watch back in the day.
So, do you regret everything that you've done?
Regret absolutely everything that I've done.
Would you regret all the rest?
Would you regret that? Do you regret that Etika killed himself?
I regret saying the shit that I've said about Etika and the shit I've said about everyone else.
So, okay, before the final question, if anyone else has any questions, I want to ask this. So, you mentioned Etika was at his breaking point, right? Now, there's
Yeah.
this Roblox game. It's called Breaking Point. And
My profile picture, like,
in this
take
game,
that for reference.
okay,
It's from that
in
Roblox
in
game.
this game, what happens? There's a bunch of people, and they're all out to kill each other, right? Are you saying that when Etika was at his breaking point, it was the fans theoretically shooting him, and that which led him to his suicide?
What game?
Breaking Point on Roblox.
Take my profile picture for reference. That is an in-game screenshot.
The
When it was the Angry Birds turn.
Oh, Chili, when you edit this, pull up a screenshot of Breaking Point, please, from Roblox.
Yep.
Thank you, O'Chilly.
I'll send one in the chat.
And so I think that should be the question before we end it all. Okay. So what's your question, Slick?
Yeah, just screenshot in the video.
And
Sure.
also, there's only an ending note. We'll edit this out, but there's also a great therapist, not just Johansson Reynoso, who we know very well, who helped out my friend Bernie Gers one time. But Bernie Gers actually is a well-known therapist.
Yeah. So, anyways, to end this off, I'd like to reiterate from the statement that I said in the beginning. I do not condone these actions one bit. I honestly really do regret them. And just talk about them just makes me feel emotional more and more. The more that I see people talking about them, the more I see myself talking about them personally. And,
How does it feel?
how does it feel?
Yeah, to be you, I guess, is the main question here.
How does it feel to be myself? I think just being yourself and being honest with everyone you meet is honestly the way to go.
Well, thank you.
That wraps it up.
Well, thank you so much for being here, Fred. We know it was hard for you to talk about your allegations, your thoughts on Etika, suicide.
I mean,
your
I'm
kinks.
honestly fucking tired. It's almost 1 a.m. I'm sorry for going on for this long.
Don't
but,
worry, our great editor O'Chilly will edit this and post it to our YouTube channel. Anything
One member will be boy.
anything that is edited here in this video was edited by O'Chilly and posted by O'Chilly. You could hire O'Chilly on his website, which we'll link down in the description. So,
Doug,
all I want now is just love and peace to everyone watching this
What?
video. I don't want people to. Once again, I don't want people to end up like me. Once again.
anyway, so make sure to check out Fred, his website.
Shut the fuck up!
Okay.
Let's get the fucking video.
Okay, so make sure to go check out Fred's website. Follow his Twitter, join his Discord. Don't rate him. This unbiased review. If you believe everything Fred has said, well, awesome. And thank you for watching. Goodbye.
The preceding program was brought to you in living color by Fashion One Services LLC.
I tell a nigga don't dick ride, don't blink ride, leave it to the double thick thighs, twin sisters.
Who won? You decide.